Okay, so here we have David coming in for his 3-month follow-up, barely 90 days since his procedure. How do you feel about it so far, David?
Feeling good. Feeling very encouraged. The last month, really starting to see some hair filling in here and growing, and so yeah, just wanted to come in and let you guys give me a little update.
Okay, so just to refresh everybody's memory, 3 months, we don't make any promises. David, I feel, is going to be a home run result. Part of it is because his donor hair is so full and thick. So I always tell people there's 2 things that go into a great result. The type of ingredient you have, the donor hair, and what the doctor can do with it. So he has a top-notch doctor, he has a top-notch donor. He's going to be a home run case. I predicted that from the beginning. I think David thought I was just blowing smoke at him, right? A little bit, David?
A little bit, yeah.
You know, the typical sales guy, hey, you're going to do great, and blah, blah, blah. I say that's everybody, but I don't. I tell people the way it is. If they have poor donor, I say it is what it is, and whatever that hair is on the back and we put it on top of your head, that's what it is. We can't change that. But David has really, really nice hair. He's going to do really, really well. So we're very excited to see at 3 months, he's starting to look good. Now the problem with a case like this, people who don't have the donor are going to look at David and they're going to wonder why they don't have those kind of results. It's just the way it is. Whatever type of hair you have, if you have full, thick, dense hair and it grows very fast, those are the type of cases. Now it doesn't mean you can't do well if you don't have that type of hair. It's just going to take longer, and it may not be a top of the chart home run result, but it could still make a nice difference. So don't get discouraged if you don't have that type of hair. But anyway,
so,
David.
So 3 months.
Yep.
You know, people don't even know I've had. You know, people don't know that necessarily I've had a procedure. I mean, they look at me and I don't think they can tell that anything actually took place. So maybe people I haven't seen in a while. They don't know that I did this, and they maybe just say, hey, you know, you're looking good, but they don't really know. You can't really tell that I've had a procedure, which is interesting.
So you're already getting compliments on your appearance.
Compliments on my appearance, and not necessarily about the hair. They just don't know. They don't really know what it is. They'll say, hey, you're looking good, you know. I don't mention it. I just kind of roll with it. Yeah,
I think what's happening right now is your hairline is becoming restored. It's becoming more strengthened, and it's looking stronger.
Right.
So what happens is we take those good quality hairs and we put them up front, and he doesn't have those thin, wispy, fine hairs which give you appearance of someone who's going to be bald in 2 years.
Right.
So now he's starting to strengthen the hairline. It's becoming stronger, and he doesn't look like he's going bald. And every month, and I tell David this all the time, he hasn't seen anything yet. Every month he's going to get new growth, new growth. It's going to be a cumulative effect. Within 6 to 8 months, he's going to hit it out of the park. He's going to look like he did before he lost hair. And I'm going to tell him, David, you still got another 6-8 months to go.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I just think that, you know, the first couple of months it was a little bit sparse and the process was just beginning, but 3 months is pretty fast. So I'm feeling very encouraged that I have this result at 3 months.
Okay, so now we're going to ask David to tilt his head down, and we're going to take a look at the top of the head. So you're going to see all this fill in the next year. It's going to be very exciting. Most websites don't show you the top-down shot because you can see how good you look with the head up. It's tough to look good with the head down, but we're very confident in our work, and we're going to see that top fill in as more hairs grow. He needs that full year. He needs all those hairs to grow out. He needs their length. He needs their diameter, their width, the shingling effect, the hair on top of hair. These are all the factors that are going to come into play in the next year to fill in that top, along with the medicine. Are you taking medicine as well? Propecia? Okay. The Propecia is going to kick in. The Transplant's going to kick in. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a home run result. There's very few practices that will put patients up on their website as they get their results, but we're very sure of our work, and we know he's going to get there. So let's turn the chair a little bit so we can check the suture line.
Yeah, really there's nothing to see back there. I mean, you can't really see any sort of noticeable scar or anything like that.
Okay, so we'll just flip up the hair, and here's the back. We're going to watch this fill in as well in the next coming year.
I'm not really sure where the doctor stopped the line.
I believe he got you in the back as well. Maybe not as much, but we got some in the back. So if we twirl through the hair a little bit to try and see a suture line, you're not going to see anything in this this area at all. There's no evidence.
I don't know how you could
any
really
scar.
Back. And I don't really feel any sort of line or indentation back there, so even I can't really tell where it is at this point. Do you see anything?
No. There's no evidence of any scar. And the great thing about it is he's had a large procedure. We got a lot of hair. probably around 8,000 plus hairs. So no evidence of any scar, 8,000 hairs, coverage from front to back. We just comb his hair to show how natural the result. You want to comb your hair and just run that comb through it?
Yeah.
In the front hairline as well. Yep. So look how natural that hairline is. Like lift the hair up in the front to go like that.
Like that?
Yeah, just nothing.
Yeah.
Totally natural. And you know, when you have a transplant, the first few months are always most difficult because you don't see a lot of results and the hair tends to grow a little bit at a scattered rate. So there could be space between it.
Right. I can still feel a lot of small growth here that hasn't really come up. You can feel the little short hairs too. So there's some that are just still...
You're in the beginning stage. So if this was a marathon, you just walked up to the starting gate. Okay, but you could see in your whole disposition that you're starting to feel good. You see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm feeling very encouraged, and I just wanted to let you guys see where I am at 3 months. Hopefully I'll come back every month. We can take a look at it.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. Off to a great start.
Okay,
Thank you.